Hi everybody, this is Julissa. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. Today is January 13, 2021, and as we all know, guys, in case you didn't know, you might have been working. Um, the House of Representatives just impeached President Trump once again for the second time, and the votes were 232 to 197 because of the incitement of insurrection on the U.S. Capitol. And he is going down in history for being the first president to have been impeached twice. I actually didn't think they were going to follow through this. I actually thought that because supposedly he's supposed to be done by next week, they were not going to do that, but they followed through. Like I was telling you guys before, when people want you out, they will try anything to want you to making sure that you're going to be out. They don't even care if you only have a few days left. I do wonder right now, because I know in DC there's a lot of guards, National Guards has been called in for the inauguration, but also anything can happen now after this second impeachment. And as we has been spoken about in the previous week, during Christmas time and the New Year's celebrations, we knew something was going to happen. So the Senate is not meeting again until after the 19th. So it's not like they're going to start trial on President Trump now. So it's really, a lot of advisors were saying really is no point to have to do the second impeachment on him, especially when they are so certain that they won the election. So somebody else was going to start by next week. So what happened? It's just, they just don't want him out they don't even want to let him finish, like I was saying to you guys. So hopefully things go out smoothly in the next few days, in the next few hours after this news that just happened about an hour ago. I really, it's just crazy, because they're saying that overseas we're looking like this country doesn't really know what they're doing to call for an impeachment again on the U.S. president, who has already been censored from everywhere. He was taking out social media. He really doesn't have right now communication unless he does the emergency alert. So for them to now follow through and do the impeachment is really, it's just very surprising. He's the first one in history. They're saying it's more like a symbolic act more than anything, but this is it's trending right now. Obviously, it's a big news for tonight. The House swiftly voted to impeach Trump for an incitement of insurrection at the Capitol. This is the first time that a sitting president has been impeached twice. He, as you guys know, he spoke on yesterday, I think it was. He spoke on Monday, and he was saying, that the impeachment talk is gonna come back to them. And he was saying, be careful what you wish for. So let's just hope things don't. We knew something big was coming, so we're just gonna have to now just wait and see. Hopefully nothing happens that is too crazy, because I know in DC they're getting prepared already, because of what happened already last week at the Capitol, and two, because of the inauguration next week. But now I feel like now with this impeachment, well, I don't even know what to say anymore, I'm sorry. But I also learned that I can't even pronounce it, guys, I'm sorry. ARB, those yeah, so it's right here. Airbnb cancels DC's reservations for inauguration. And that makes sense, that makes sense to have canceled that, because a lot of these people that go out and protest and things like that, A lot of them go back to their hotel room. A lot of them, they're not from the area, and they could destroy your home if you're using your house as a Airbnb. So they canceled that for next week. All reservations have been canceled. I think the company is trying to protect itself from any chaotic thing that can happen. You know, when people are in that emotional state, anything can happen. They might want to burn things, destroy things. They get angry and things like that. We saw last week on the 6th, when they were in DC, and the police was patrolling like shoulder to shoulder around the hotels there, and people even saw, like I saw at the Hilton Hotel near the Capitol, the police were outside patrolling, and then people were like, we're not going back up, we want to be outside, why can't we be outside? So the emotions are very high, and that was just last week. So I am expecting at some point, it makes sense, I guess, the president to talk. I know yesterday he came out and he wanted to speak, and even the big news TV channels were gonna cancel him from appearing on their news channel. And I feel like we all know what happened at the Capitol, and if the people were able to get through the Capitol, they're using the president as a scapegoat, saying that he was the one who incited them to do so. I feel like that shows, if anything, a security problem at the Capitol. I mean, to not have the enough power to protect the U.S. Capitol says a lot about this country, says a lot about the Secret Service, the security system, homeland security, all of that stuff. But it's an easy excuse to blame the president for that. And as we all saw, so many companies joining hands together to block the president of the U.S. from being able to have an outlet to speak. It's just, now that says a lot about the country and the stages that we're in and the power that these people have. So that is the breaking news for tonight. We'll see what happens later on. Thank you guys so much for watching my channel. I hope everybody has a great night. Bye.